Hey guys, and we are getting enrolled into some Bling-O Bingo, and we are super excited about all the cash prizes we got available today.
Yeah, it is Twins Wednesday, baby. So let's get after this thing. We're sure excited to be with you guys. And, of course, we're live on Pilot TV, Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube, channel names Megasoda, and Twitch. Channel names Megasoda.
Oh, yeah.
We keep it simple. We keep it straightfortable. And
super easy. We like it when anybody checks in on those streams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, checking in, it gives you a little bit of luck.
It definitely does.
It will even shoot some out to you.
Right. I got my arms ready.
We'll talk about you. We'll remember your name more then.
Yes.
And so then we'll talk about you more on the broadcast, which automatically gets you more wins. And so then it all just it's a
rolling effect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
pre-show, I did a full warm-up.
Okay.
Yeah. Getting ready for throwing luck. So
yeah, I saw you full elf in it, like
right.
Getting ready to just chuck some luck out there.
Exactly.
But here we are, things happening now, and players have now entered the board. We got some good players like Rickles, Sue, Susan, Siyun, Sarah, and Rocky123, all in that top 5.
Absolutely.
See if there's any big-time names that we can recognize.
Well, it looks like Don Rickles got passed up by Hannah Montana, and now in first place, it's just a battle of celebrities.
Good to have Hannah Montana there. But speaking of a big time, we had some big time jackpots go out throughout this week.
Yeah.
We've had 25 for the rolling week, which has included so many different jackpots.
Yeah.
But we've had 87 for Season X, a really large jackpot count. We only need 13 more jackpots to hit 100 jackpots in Season X.
No, that is huge. We've got a prediction on the books, right, from Jordana.
Oh, yeah.
Of 600?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 600.
Okay. So we'll see if that can come to fruition. Just a little over a month into this 6-month season, and we are sitting at 87. But we know it always picks up once the kids get back to school.
It does. It really does. Once school gets back in session, when you can actually get away a little bit, definitely those jackpots for sure increase. Yes. But we've had a lot of jackpots go out just yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a super poppin' jackpot day. I mean, you got 7 jackpots on the total day.
I think 6 of them during Megasoda game night.
Wow.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Jordy and Hot Take were in the driver's seat yesterday.
Yeah, none of them could be that $73,000 jackpot.
No, I do know just from talking to Tony, he was like, no, don't go out. No, don't go out. He didn't do anything,
I'm pretty sure there was a person 1 ball away.
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Yags.
Wow, that's a big-time player being 1 ball away.
Yeah.
On $73,000, and I'm sure it was more than that after all the players got enrolled.
Oh, yeah. Well, the tugboat captain told me, I just say a different name every time I talk about during the broadcast, because we had John Squared earlier today.
Yes.
And he said that it was like at 50 balls, so they had a 4-ball run-up where she was 1 ball away.
Wow, that's so close. That would have been so intense. Definitely would have been watching that. That was super cool. Well, Mrs. Yags, make sure you come out next Tuesday. Hopefully you can have another shot at winning that $73,000 or even more than that now.
Yeah, absolutely. Bert22 taking over that top spot over at the old Northrop bar, and Hannah Montana's right back in there.
No, I want first place. Good job, Hannah Montana. But we also got Michelob, big-time player out there in 7th place. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah, I should say Michelob made some things happen in our jackpot hunter standings that are pretty significant. But when I looked at the 7 jackpots, one of the things that really stands out to me, and we can list off everyone who won, was High Rising Brizo.
Wow,
big time PGL player. He won 2 of the 7 jackpots.
2 of them.
Yeah.
One being $828. The other one, $1,154. 2 really good jackpots to take home on that Tuesday.
Yeah. No, nice job, Brizo. But we had we spoke about Michelob.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got Willissa. From a Willard's Bar of Bacchus, won the very first jackpot of the day. Kind of broke the seal on that 7 jackpot day at $748.06.
Oh, yeah. Well, money won some money over on Tuesday as well. That's the player's name, was Money, playing at Beck's Pub with $2,071, saying, I want some money, and then taking home some big cash of over $2,000.
Nicely done. And then you go, where's that jackpot? Oh, it's gone. No, it was gone playing and winning a jackpot over at Pig on the Porch, winning $1,778 and a penny.
Oh, yeah. Then we had Bite Me, taking home aggressive. But, you know, sometimes aggression gets you jackpots. Apparently this time it did over at the Trail Stop Tavern, winning $798.
Yeah, didn't see that one coming. But if you're a big Drake fan, you might know this next player, Kiki, over at Sherry's Sports Saloon, winning $667.20.
Oh, yeah. Kiki, do you love me? That's Drake song.
That's right.
Really good stuff. Really good. Congrats to all the winners on that Tuesday. A total of 7 jackpots. Just a lot of money going out on that Tuesday.
For sure. We got some big stuff going on this week besides Megasota Game Night, besides Twins Wednesday, and that is that it is the biggest charitable gambling event of the year. It is just coming up in 2 days. And I'm not even sure if there's tickets available.
It's posted on Instagram. It's sold out. It's posted on Facebook. It's sold out. I mean,
I don't know if people are going to be trying to sneak in. If this is going to be like an event where you got to have high security to keep everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just jam packed full of people.
Oh yeah, it's going to be super, super fun. Well, it's definitely because they're going to want to see the 2 special guests: motivational speaker and Iraq vet John Kriesel and music legend Willie Nelson. I definitely know I'm going to be watching them too.
Yeah. Well, you guys are going to be up on stage. You're going to have the cadet.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to have Jordana all up on stage with Tony as well.
Oh yeah.
And then you guys are going to probably pick out of the crowd some players.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to bring some players up, have them talk with us on air, just talk about some memorable jackpots maybe, or some really fun from pilot memories that they have. But it's going to be super cool being able to be up there and meeting all the players that we've learned to just really root for on these rolling boards.
Absolutely. Well, and then Nikki and I will be handling all the production from far away, but getting it done, and you guys are going to be just soaking up the limelight.
Oh yeah, I already promised Yags that I'm gonna FaceTime him when I'm gonna FaceTime you when I see him.
Oh, nice. I
promised it out there. I put it out there. It's got to happen. I gotta brag. You know.
That's right.
Just a quick brag, real quick. Be like, hey, you're missing out. I'm with Yags. But here we are. Just 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. Let's see where these points are at. We got Bert 22 in first, second Hannah, third. Fourth, Nut, and in fifth is Sue. In sixth place, we got Harnan, and in seventh, big-time player Devoided in seventh, the number 1 player in all PGL. In eighth place, we got Susan, and then in ninth place, we got Siyun Sarah.
Very, very good. So, it's going to be a great one. With all those players getting after it here. And
that's for sure. Devoided still has a few plays left. Let's check out if anybody else still has plays, because bottom 5, not quite. Let's see if the top 5 do. Not any in the top 5, so it's just Devoided right now with plays left.
Yeah, no, Devoided, of course, number 1 player in the state of Minnesota, and knows how to just save a little bit, but looks like Devoided out of plays now. So someone going to have to come from outside. You got just a little over a minute to do so if you're going to here in this game, opening game of Twins Wednesday, which is a Blingo Bingo game, and it's super awesome. We'll be jumping into a game of Wipeout Blackout as soon as this is over, and we'll play 2 games of that, 1 game of Gimme 6, and then we'll get into some other stuff. But yeah.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But if you want to know what is happening with Pilot Games, you want to always stay in the know, there's definitely one place you got to go follow, and that is the Facebook page. All you got to do is go to Facebook, search up Pilot Games. You'll see our logo. Click on that. Give us a like and follow. We update our progressives daily. We post weekly game schedules. We also have a website link that links you to all of our other social media accounts, a place to sign up for a Pilot Gambling League account, and you can also find a Google map that has all the locations that supports Pilot Games across Minnesota. So there's just so many different things on that Facebook page. Amelia keeps it so up to date.
Yeah.
She is always posting new information on there, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that.
No, super good stuff. That's where you're going to find all that great information.
Oh yeah, player picks.
Yeah,
you know, you win
we
a jackpot, send a player pick.
Absolutely.
And we love posting those player picks onto Facebook as well,
Yeah.
so you can always see all the jackpots going out.
You know what? I've seen all kinds of player picks. I would love to see a player video, like where they just won the jackpot. They're dancing around. They're like, I'm a winner. Yeah. All that kind of stuff. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be really fun. We got Bert22 getting the official #1 spot, playing at Old Northrop Bar in Northrop, winning $135.
Yeah, way to go, Bert22.
Yeah, good job. Let's see, did Devoided end up staying in our... I'm guessing he did, because that's some good PGL points for Devoided. 6th place.
Nicely done.
Yeah, definitely continuing his dominance in those PGL standings.
For sure.
But good job, Bert22, taking that 1st place.
He's got to keep the effort up because SpongeBob trying to get into that 1st place spot, but Devoided keeping a really nice separation there. Here it is. This is our first game of the evening of Wipeout Blackout.
Oh, yeah, we love Wipeout Blackout.
For sure.
A lot of really good progressives going right there, but we also love all of our live bingo that we're normally playing. We played Twins bingo from 12 to 1, Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card from 1 to 4, Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 o'clock, then Jackpot Hunter $1 card from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock, and then 50-cent Jackpot Hunter from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock. And you might be why, well, you're not playing Jackpot Hunter right now.
Right.
Well, that's because we are in one of our 2 specialty nights.
Yes.
We have one that happens every single Tuesday that if you missed out on, it happens at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and there is an absolutely massive jackpot in that one.
Oh my
Here
goodness.
it is. This is what's sitting at right now.
I want to hear.
$36,436.
You said 36,000?
I undersaid it. It was $76,436.
Unbelievable.
You know, just a little bit of cash in your pocket.
I just like a little something to help me get around.
Exactly. Well, you definitely want to be a part of that Megasoda game night. It happens every single Tuesday. We just had special guests this last Tuesday, but next Tuesday should be back to normal with the bedazzled mics of Tony and Nikki. They are always willing to give out a bunch of jackpots.
Yeah, I would actually love it if Nikki bedazzled a couple headsets.
Oh, I think Tony would look fantastic in a bedazzled headset.
I hear a rumor that he's going to braid his hair to match Willie Nelson, because then if Willie's like, hey, I just need a song off, Tony can just run out there.
Exactly. He can just in disguise, got the braids going. I think he could pull it off.
Yeah, she says yes, she can bedazzle the headsets.
Yes, that's what we want. So then we can actually be telling the truth whenever we go, because we say it every single time we talk about Megasoda Game Night and the bedazzled headsets of Tony and Nikki.
That's right. Yeah, make us true. We can't make ourselves true, but we can.
We'd like to be truthers, but
That's right. Well, look at the studio audience is loving that idea. They're going crazy in here. I don't know if you guys hear the crowd noise, but they're going absolute berserk here on the mothership.
Oh, for sure. But we talked about one PGL specialty night.
Yeah.
We also got another specialty night.
We do.
And that's what you're in right now. It's a little bit of Twins Wednesday. It happens 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and we're gonna be ending these games.
Yes.
At the end, Jackpot Jungle.
Yeah.
It's a 25-cent edition. You have a 52-ball coverall that is sitting at $6,443, and we've been building that up for about a season and a half now.
Yes. No, for sure. It's been super, super fun. Those jackpots at some point, the 2 Jackpot Jungle jackpots are going to go out to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Why not you?
I literally can't wait. Well, we got a bunch of jackpots available right now in this game, and so I can't wait to see if it's going to be able to go out. But we got the winners from Blingo Bingo.
Okay, I'll go over that in a second. I noticed I was going like this to try to point down, like we're right here in this, and then I thought it kind of looks like some kind of woodland creature. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. I'm going to try not to do that ever again.
Why I keep on. For some reason, this is the third broadcast that I've, for some reason, thought of Little Bunny Foo Foo.
Little bunny foo foo. Well, let's get into this top 10. Nikki had actually provided us with quality information.
Yes, exactly.
Rather than the weird
Let's
stuff
let's give him the good one.
We're going to give you what you want.
The good stuff.
In 10th place, we got See You in Sarah. Is that how you say it? See You in Sarah? At Woodtick Inn in 10th place. Then in 9th, it's Suzanne at Leo's Bar New Market. Leo's Bar New Market, big location here in season 10. In 8th place, we got Eminem at Wild Boar Hopkins. In 7th place, it's Heron over at American Legion Lake Crystal. In 6th place, it's Devoided at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon. In 5th place, Sue at Leo's Bar New Market. So there's a Susan at Leo's Bar New Market, and then a Sue at Leo's Bar New Market. I don't know what but there seems something up there. In 4th place, we got Nut at KC's Saloon. In 3rd place, it's at O'Leary's, O'Neary's. I think it's probably O'Leary's, right? Just a mistype on the Irish pub. And then in 2nd place, Hannah at Lakefront Bar. And in 1st place, of course, Bert 22 at Old Northrop Bar.
Oh, yeah, and you finished that off perfectly because we are just 1 second to getting rolled into this game.
Now. Everybody's learning now.
I wish I would. If I knew the song better, I would totally sing it with you. But I just am so bad with those songs. But here we go. We got a winner. It's I Win over at Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, winning $16 on that Musco line prize. Let's see if we can get out $683 on this large frame or $3,115 on this coverall.
Let's do it. Let's do it right here, right now. There's no better time to hand out cash. Well, we got some fun national days today.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This one is definitely a fun one. It's a Global Kinetic Sand Day.
I think that's moon sand.
Yes, that would be my guess as well, but celebrates the magical fun sand that is oddly satisfying. You can put it down, squish it, mix it, slice it, and mold it. Kinetic sand into any shape you want. The creative possibilities are endless. Made with natural sand, you can feel the flow through the fingers, almost like real sand, but without the mess.
Yeah, there you go. I think when you were young, that was a big thing. Like the kinetic sand.
Oh, I loved it.
Was really big.
It was super fun. I mean, that was a top tier play item.
Yeah.
Definitely like me some moon sand.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of creative, cool, fun stuff. I think then now slime has become more popular.
I hate slime.
Yeah. Here we go.
There's Liz over at Harbor's Inn in Grayson, taking home $26, and we've moved past the coverall jackpot and now working on a $32 must-go prize.
There it is. Nut got a win in Blinko Bingo. I mean, was 4th, and now just got a $32 coverall jackpot. Nicely done, Nut over at KC's Saloon in Pilliger.
Good job, Nut. And now we'll be getting rolled into another game of Wipeout Blackout for sure. So all these jackpots, they're growing, they're rolling, and they're coming to you guys just this next game. And so you're definitely not going to want to miss out. But it's global kinetic sand.
It's not national. It's global.
It's global.
Yeah.
No what?
Yeah. So yeah.
Not to take away from Pitbull.
Well, Pitbull has so many, genius things that he's talked about. Definitely genius in the financial, making some money.
Oh, yeah. No, he definitely knows how to make a little bit of cash.
Mr. Global definitely made some money. Well, so back to kinetic sand. So I was just thinking that it was really big when you were a kid. Mm-hmm. Then slime is like, with probably not the current little kids.
Yes.
But like the like high school kids we have now, I think slime was big. Like now, like back when they were
like the fart slime and like all the different. There was so many different
slimes, and then people would make their own slime.
It was terrible. It's a terrible trend that went around for a while. Like, I mean, like, who wants to make something that, like, we're talking about sand without the mess with kinetic sand.
Yes.
Slime is never without the mess. No. Like, that drops in your carpet. There's no getting that out of your carpet. Like, you got to get a whole new carpet or get it dry cleaned or something. Like, I don't know. Like, that thing, that stuff gets stuck in the fibers.
Yeah. Although I'll say this, So John, I'm not talking about myself. I'm not talking about myself.
About hot take.
I'm not starting to talk in the third person.
Oh yeah.
You know, if I start doing that, then things. Whoop.
Yeah, I'll just
take
you over.
John says. Yeah, that's weird. But no, so Hot Take was saying that when he was a kid, his sisters loved the kinetic sand.
Oh yeah, that was.
So it's huge, right?
Uh-huh.
So, but they were playing with it out on the sidewalk, and then when they picked it up, it actually left a blue stain on the sidewalk.
Really?
And I was like, I didn't think kinetic sand left a blue stain.
It must have been like moon sand that was dyed blue.
Yeah.
And then they just let it outside, and the blue dye melted out of the sand.
Yeah, maybe because the sun. Like I don't know what the temperature of the day was.
Well, he did live in Texas at one point.
So there you go. I mean, well, like places like Texas and certain parts of Texas for sure, like Arizona, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you can cook an egg on the sidewalk.
Exactly. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if just the dye melted out of the sand.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't questioning.
Only good things about kinetic sand. We don't talk about bad things.
I wasn't questioning the story other than I just didn't think that happened.
Oh yeah, I've never heard of that happening, but yeah. I mean, it definitely could on a Texan sidewalk.
Yes. Now the next national day, I'm going to try to participate in this. I participated at least to a certain extent.
Oh, yeah.
with my sons. All right, because I've had in-depth conversations with all three of my sons. Yep.
There's Rocky 123 over at Schiffler's Liquor in Albany, winning $13 on that line prize. Now we're working on this $731 large frame.
Let's see if we can get this large frame out. Well, I better say the day before I start getting too much into the conversation. It's National Sons and Daughters Day. Brings parents and their children together for quality time on this day. Be with the joy of your life. Let your children know that you are glad that they are a part of your life while listening to the events of their day. Share family stories, find out about their hopes and dreams, learn what inspires them, teach them something new, or maybe there's something they can teach you. Enjoy every day you have with them and spend as much quality time as you can. And so what I was saying,
yeah, you're hanging out with me right now.
Yep.
We're having quality conversation.
That's right.
And I mean, I know you appreciate my conversations with
Absolutely.
you. And so yeah, we're celebrating this day right now. Now you just got to go get a good conversation with your daughter.
That's right, because I've had it with my two sons. Is this SLCI?
Oh wow, new name for me. Look at that, SLCI taking home $21 on that large frame over at Camden's Tavern.
Maybe it's Slicky.
Oh, slicky. Now we're working on this $26 must-go coverall. Let's see if Rocky 123 can get the double win. Right now, only one ball away.
Or will he get mossed by Hannah?
You actually celebrated in two different ways because you also hung out with your father as well.
Yes.
So you helped him celebrate Sons and Daughters Day.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's MLTR over at the Westgate Bowl in Wellington's in Winona. Congratulations to all of our winners there.
Yeah. Letters are the name of the game in this one, I
yeah,
guess.
That's how
with
it works.
SLCI and then MLTR.
And that means that we're going to get enrolled in a game of Give Me Six.
I love
one of our
Give Me
favorite
Six.
ones.
I mean, we always are giving out jackpots. You got a
jackpots upon jackpots.
I mean, we gave out like 2 in the small frame last Wednesday, and
we gave out 3 total jackpots in 3 games, right?
Did we give out another one? Because we didn't give out the coverall.
Because Nikki said that it was the first time she thought it had been done as well, but I think 3 jackpots, 3 games.
That's insane. Well, definitely get enrolled in this one. We are always giving out jackpots in this. We have a coverall that's sitting at over $1,000, I think, right now.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we have a small frame that
we just kept on giving out small frames every time we
so
played.
It's probably around like $200.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit lower, but we'll see as you guys get enrolled. That also boosts those numbers. So we are looking forward to that. It's going to be super fun. So yeah, I did it as a son. I've done it as a father to my sons. But of course, my daughter, she's off at volleyball camp. They're like in the middle of 3-a-dares.
Oh yeah, so it's tough to get a hold of her right now.
It is, and I have a busy schedule because I got 2-a-dares. I've got it's PyCon week here on the mothership, and we're rolling. And and then just the all the people out there seeking my my advice all day long.
Oh yeah, and so now after the broadcast, hopefully you can get a hold of her after
I'm
10
hoping
o'clock.
so.
Hopefully her day has slowed down after 10 o'clock.
I'm hoping so. I mean, you never know. They might be breaking down film or something. I don't know.
It's wild. The college sports schedule is always insane. But here we are, just 1 minute and 15 seconds to get enrolled in this game. Get enrolled, press play. We want to give out a 57-ball coverall to you.
Right. We definitely do.
57 ball. I just put it out there one more time. 57 balls. I mean, it's so doable. It's a super easy jackpot to win. It's over $1,000. I mean, it's super, super good. We got one more. We got 2 more national days. It's National Presidential Joke Day.
Yep.
This day recognizes the humor often found and yet not so appreciated in the highest office in the land. With a nod to the blunders, take a look back at some of our president's social missteps. Many of them are awkward, while in moments the commander-in-chief might not find them so funny. However, looking back, sometimes they're downright hilarious mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, last 2 presidents have been just so quotable.
Yeah, there's a lot of things left, but I think it's throughout the, especially.
Oh yeah, it's just they're fresh in my memory.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I think that, like, when I was growing up, you had late night TV where you had Johnny Carson, right? And then you had David Letterman, and like they always were doing jokes about the presidents. Right?
Oh yeah.
And so you always would just hear that humor all the time. It was 254 on that small frame, 1,358 on this coverall. So you kind of nailed it.
Yeah, I felt like I was pretty good on that one.
Yep.
Some really good prizes here, and balls are dropping. But there is a lot of humor that you can find in the president. I mean, there's just they are so public figures.
Exactly.
That, like, I mean, if anybody was followed as much as they are, like, you're gonna manage to do something funny. Like,
exactly. Yeah, if I was in the press all the time, they'd be making so many jokes.
You just follow me for one day, and you could get a whole montage of jokes.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, fun. That is funny. Some of those are really funny moments, but we got another tasty National Day left.
Oh yeah, we do.
Really good. It's National Raspberry Bombay Day. I'm a big raspberry fan, personally. So we're past the lucky picks, and now we're in to see if anybody can take this small frame.
Blue Bear only 1 ball away already. Same with Elk Lakes.
Oh yeah.
Or IC Lakes.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. I see lakes.
Yeah.
I wish I saw lakes.
Yeah.
And they're over in Lake Crystal, so that makes sense.
There is some, as we're flying around.
Did that go out?
I think it might have went out. Let's take a look. Wait a second.
No, super, super close though. It was Chuck over at JC's Chumley's, and half at American Legion, and Tornado Tea, I think, and that's in Ironton, and Toronto Tea at Old. We gotta wait 2 more players. And there it is at Old Northrop Bar.
Okay. Old Northrop Bar has been a hot location tonight so far.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I like that Tornado Tea. That's kind of a fun name.
Oh, yeah, it is. Well, here we are. We're going to have to hit it really good.
Here it is.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but no, we're working on a $66 must-go coverall. But we got some people 1 ball away, like SL1. And there it is, SLC1 over at Camden's Tavern.
It's a 1.
Yeah, taking that $66 must-go coverall.
Yeah, it was hard to tell in the wipeout blackout that was a 1.
Oh yeah,
of the font,
but now I can see in the scrolling that actually is a 1. You point enough times, you'll find it.
That's right.
But we are now going to get enrolled into, I think,
game.
open season.
Yes.
Yes, a little bit of open season action. You have a whole 7 minutes to get enrolled in this game, so you're definitely not going to want to miss out. It's one of our favorite tournament games.
Absolutely is. We'll maybe jump into the four-wheel, take it for a spin. We hit the keys yesterday because we were worried about Jordy and Hot Take.
Yeah, I'm always worried about Hot Take.
Yeah. Jordy probably would have been responsible.
I'm in a constant, even just in regular everyday life, I'm a little bit worried about Hot Take.
Yeah, only when he gives me a ride home from the hangar.
Well, that's for sure.
Yeah,
that is for sure. But here we are. Money is growing and rolling. But you were talking about National Raspberry Bombay Day.
I just talked about that. I liked raspberry, and then I announced the day, but I didn't give you guys the stuff, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, recognizing this tantalizing frozen dessert, a Raspberry Bombay creates a beautiful finale to any summer meal. The dessert will be the centerpiece of your meal and tastes delicious as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how can you go wrong with that awesome frozen treat?
And a lot of times it looks like a dome, and who doesn't like domes?
Yes. Okay. Now that I'm seeing it, I had to figure out what it was, but that looks delicious.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. It's like vanilla ice cream, raspberry, all kind of mixed and blended together, and yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Raspberry Bombay with a little bit of vanilla wafers action.
Whenever you get vanilla wafers involved, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
I mean, that sounds
like,
absolutely delicious.
You know what I love? This is completely off topic, but I haven't had this in years, but I love is like people will give you like one of those mason jars, and it's filled with nana pudding, whipped cream, and then vanilla wafers, then nana pudding.
Yes.
Yeah, like they just layer it,
Yes.
and then you just eat till you're in a sugar coma.
And I would love every second of it.
Yes.
That sounds absolutely delicious. But, you know, maybe if any of your locations serve Raspberry Bombay, eat some of that and celebrate today. It's a lot of fun. And I know we have a lot of mother-daughter, son-father duos that play pilot games.
Yeah.
So definitely play together today because you could be celebrating son and daughter day.
Yeah, you know who crushed it today? Speaking of that,
Who?
Kick It. Of course,
Oh.
Joni's daughter, who got a jackpot just recently, and then she crushed it in Twins Bingo today.
Oh, that's awesome to hear. Good job, Kick It. One of those top-tier players. But you want to hear something that was a little bit top-tier?
Yes,
was
I
our
do.
Minnesota Twins just
Oh.
earlier today. Rookie Bailey Ober shut out the White Sox into the 6th inning. Then George Polanco homered, and the last place Minnesota Twins took another series from a playoff
Two in a row.
contender, beating Chicago 1-0 earlier today.
Yeah, so they beat the Astros in a
Yes.
series. And then now they beat the White Sox in a series. And now we're playing a really tough Tampa Bay. Of course, it's Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay Rays. Rays are 69-44, so really nice season they're having.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But that's the teams we're playing well against.
I
So
mean,
I'm looking for us to take this.
Yeah,
series.
I feel like I'm worried when we play a team like the Tigers, and I'm excited when we play a team like like the White Sox.
Yeah, exactly. We've been winning them.
Exactly. Yeah. It really feels
The
like
young players are playing well.
Yeah, they are, and it feels like we're gonna have a rough season this year,
Yep.
like record wise,
Right.
And then I feel like it's just gonna completely just 180 when we come into next season.
Yeah. Well, we had won. We had won twice in a row, right? Our division, and then
Yeah, the AL Central.
yes, and then we this year we're having an off year, and I think we're going to completely rebound.
Oh, I completely agree. I mean, hopefully we get some nice draft picks out of being the 5th place in our conference.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can pick up some really nice players. Maybe pick up some veteran talent in the offseason as well. And I think just the whole accumulation of that could really turn into a magical season for our Twins.
Yeah, we'll see how that all goes, but I like what I've been seeing out there on the diamond. But speaking of diamonds, we've got a diamond of a Twikings zone standings.
Oh yeah, we love our Twiking zone. It's always crazy, just like the what are we talking about what's the actual show name?
I don't know. I was trying to stop from sneezing for a second there, but
Because there's a twiking zone, and it's
the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone. It's a lot like
I wasn't sure what you were reaching for.
It's a lot like the Twilight Zone, and it's just been absolutely crazy where players fly out, fly down, and just so much movement has happened. In 10th place, we got loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 50,000 points. In 9th place, we got Putz at Lucky's Tavern with 51,000 points. Then with 52,000 points in 8th place, we got Baba Booey at Granite City Food and Brewery in Roseville. In 7th place, we got Jack Pine at St. Paul Park Legion with 53,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of Baba Booey. Then only 1,000 points ahead of Jack Pine. In 6th place, it's Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bar with 54,000 points. In 5th place, it's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven with 71,000 points.
Nice.
The first little jump up in our standings.
Yeah.
Then with 72,000 points in 4th place, it's none other than Season 9 champ, the bingo wizard herself, Elsa, over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 3rd place, we got Mother to Kick It, who have been absolutely dominant in these games just today.
Yeah.
It's Joni at Mama T's Castle Lab with 80,000 points. Then
I wonder if Kick It's going to actually get, with all the wins she got today, maybe make a run to get into these standings.
Oh, that'd be really, really cool.
Yeah.
But in 2nd place, having a meteoric rise up these standings, it's SNS at William McCoy's of Andover with 88,000 points. Then with 123,000 points in 1st place, we have Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, nicely done. Not Lucky got that early big lead. SNS looks like they're determined right now to make a run at that first place nomination.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, definitely watching out for SNS.
Yeah,
SNS is flying up the standings. Went from all the way, I felt like it was back in, like, the middle of the pack, really, in this top 10.
Yeah.
And then has just really shot up, not just in, like, in just standings, but has just really accumulated the points as well.
Yeah, no, I feel like a couple of days ago, SNS was sitting in the driver's seat, was like this, you know, just bumping to the, the bass was kicking. And then now, like,
2 wheels
Not
on.
Lucky's like this.
Pedal to the metal.
Not Lucky's just like, yep.
Going crazy.
And SNS is like
oh,
that.
yeah, I would definitely
Drafting right now.
Oh, for sure. I would definitely be nervous if I was Not Lucky.
Yeah, no doubt. I think maybe using the old shake and bake from Talladega Nights.
Oh, that's definitely what could be happening. But we got people playing right now. We got Lojo, SpongeBob, Michelob, Hannah, and Eddie as our top 5 players right now. Let's see who is in our bottom 6. Obviously, these are changing up so much. We got Ambo, LWL Girls, Vin J, and CK1, all in our top 9 players.
So many top 9 are top tier players out there. So SpongeBob, number 2 player in the state right now in PGL, in second place. Right now.
Definitely could get those PGL points. But we've been talking so much about the players. Let's talk about those crazy locations that have been killing it in our live bingo.
Yeah, for sure. It's over in the twiking zone again. Let me tell you about these top locations. In 10th place, we got Bleachers over at Maplewood with 70,000 points. Then with 75,000 points over in La Crescent, it's Mitigers Sports Hub finding themselves in 9th place. Then in 8th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion with 80,000 points. With 83,000 points, Maple View Lounge, right over in Maple View, is in 7th place.
Look at that big time movement. SpongeBob getting into 1st place could have some big implications on our PGL standings.
I'm going to keep my right eye on them. But no, look at this happen.
Hannah Montana says no, no, no.
No.
No. Stick to the stuff you know.
Don't know what is happening.
That's High School Musical.
Okay.
Yeah. It's when they're telling Troy Bolton to not play basketball, to not sing in the musical, and they're telling him to stick to the stuff he knows.
Like, you know how to play basketball.
Well, yeah, exactly. And then he absolutely killed it on stage.
Speaking about things we know, top player Ambo getting into 1st place here. This is a marathon, not a sprint though. We've got over 26 minutes left to go, and I need to finish out these standings.
Oh yeah. I keep
Squirrel.
on, and I sing about High School Musical, and just we move a mile a minute.
Well, we're giving the people what they clamor for. In sixth place, we've got Maple. I'm going back to seventh place. That was Maple View Lounge. In sixth place, we've got American Legion Fridley with 85,000 points. Then with 89,000 points, that's right, it's season 9 champion Titan Sports Saloon. They have fallen back to fifth place now. But in fourth place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. They got 93,000 points. They were just yesterday. They had moved up into third place. Now they're falling back again to fourth place. But who's moving up to third? Oh, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights. They have 95,000 points. That is the end of our non-100,000 point club.
Wow.
Because now we get into our 100,000 point club because it's the second place location, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 159,000 points. But our number one location in the entire state of Minnesota with 176,000 points is VFW Spring Lake Park.
Okay, hot. I'm asking for a hot take.
Oh, yeah.
Over or under VFW Spring Lake Park in the 200,000 point club next week.
Oh yeah, I'm taking.
You're taking the over.
I'm taking the over.
You're taking the over. Well, just to be contrary to you, I'm going to take the under.
Okay.
And let's see what happens. VFW Spring Lake Park, it's on you. You still have this half of the week.
Yes.
And you have a whole nother week to be able to get into that 200,000 point club to make good old John correctamundo. But I'm a doubter. I'm skeptic. But definitely, I think that they definitely could do it. It's going to definitely be tough, though.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of points to get done, but they can do it. I'm predicting a big weekend, a huge weekend for VFW Spring Lake Park.
Ooh, that would be really, really big. Well, talking about something really big, it's the brand new ETAB game that we just released just like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
It's Extreme Gridiron Legends. It offers smaller decks and more big prizes.
Sure.
You can't choose your play style in this Extreme Gridiron.
No, but maybe
yes.
We heard a little rumor. We did have someone. We're sitting in the hangar, putting together the shows for the day.
Oh, yeah.
Getting ready to board the mothership. And then we didn't expect it. He just walks into the hangar.
Boom.
Yeah, it's Tony. We're like, whoa.
Whoa.
We haven't seen you in person in like years.
Exactly.
And you're just a guy on a screen. But
I know.
He was right there in live and color.
And then he was like, I think soon after PyCon, we're going to be getting out not just regular Gridiron Legends. And once that's available, you could choose to play either standard mode, which has smaller prizes for more wins, or you can risk it in extreme mode and play for bigger prizes, just fewer wins.
Hopefully we didn't just give out a secret that we weren't supposed to give out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nikki will slap us on the wrist.
Yeah, she'll be like, no, you weren't supposed to say that.
If she does, then we'll just deny.
Tony needs to preface everything he tells us that we can't say it on air because
because we say stuff.
We just spout information out onto air. But we have Gridiron Legends really isn't your thing.
Yeah.
You're not into the football stuff. I mean, I understand. It's not for all of us.
No.
But we have 50 different options that you could choose from just a variety from, Alice in Wonderland theme to even Scrooge themed different ETAB games. You can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. Mm-hmm. All games have small bets. They're 85% payout, though.
Oh.
I mean, you don't find stuff like that. I mean, 85% payout, super, super great money. But there's also awesome bonus and free play rounds to go with it. So you definitely don't want to miss out on anything in the ETAB games. No,
for sure. It's super fun. Lots of money and helping a lot of charities. Yeah, 85% payouts. Really, it's fun and there's fairly low risk.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we are just at 8 minutes into this game of open season.
Right.
But we're earning PGL points.
Yeah, you want to definitely sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. It's super fun. You want to be a Pilot Gambling League player for sure, but you can compete for points, and you have access to insider information once you sign up, including a monthly newsletter that has just it's chock full of great information when you go there. So you're going to want to be a part of all that. And you just go to pgl.world, you sign up right now, and you become that insider. You know, everyone. I mean, you want to be that insider.
Yeah,
right?
you definitely want to have that inside information, just like these players right here. We got Custom Girl, Cheese Kurt, Reggie Rue, and VFW Jessica all joining the Pilot Gambling League.
Yeah, for sure. They say the rumor that I've heard flying around Minnesota is that it's the greatest 26 seconds of your life.
Oh, yeah. I don't see how it couldn't be. It's
right.
absolutely so much fun. You definitely won't want to miss out. But I think I got it rolling, and we are going to look at where people are hunting at.
Okay.
Who is hitting these slopes? Well, there it is. We got players playing all over the place. Lots of big-time players. We got up in the up north woods.
I see you and you.
The Tundra doing pretty good as well. But
there.
What would be your honey hole?
Yeah, I'm looking at just trying to feel it out tonight. I feel like the Tundra is the spot tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go with one that you can't even see on our screen right now, the Rolling Hills. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it is a great place. You got the nice landscape. The deer definitely like to chill there, and I definitely have heard of a couple golden bucks walking around.
Oh, wow. Well, some people like to hunt in the parks in your local city. So it feels dangerous, but I don't know.
I mean, I see deer walking around our neighborhood all the time.
Oh, tons of deer. Yeah, in our neighborhood. And
we're in the middle of a college town.
In basically, I feel like this, our game here is encouraged me to maybe start hunting them. I don't know about the local officials being okay with that, though.
Probably not.
Yeah,
probably not.
Do not take any of this silliness seriously.
I advise you not to do that.
Right.
Thank you for listening to me. But here we are, still playing. Froghair is right now on top. We got Rickles in second, Sid in third, Ambo in fourth, and CK1 in fifth. Let's check out that 6th through 9th place.
We should probably, because we know that like when we play the E-tip boards, right?
Yes.
You and I have literally never won, and we are the most regular players, I believe.
Exactly. I mean, I play every single day.
But like
every single week. I mean.
Yeah. And Nikki will just like randomly decide to play, and she I think it's 100 in actually 100.572% of the time she wins.
Yeah, it's insane how much she.
So I should probably ask Nikki where these people should be hunting.
Yeah. Nikki, tell us where they should be hunting. Cedar Swamp, Up North Woods, in the city, hunting camp, cornfield, tundra, or rolling hills. All great locations, as you know, because you play open season every single Megasota game night.
Yeah.
So if you love this game that you're playing right now, definitely come on Tuesdays as well, because they got some great open season action.
Absolutely. And she's a brave woman because she rides on the four with Tony.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is a brave woman.
Yeah, she says in the city it's lucky tonight.
Oh.
So I feel like I got a green light when I get back home.
I'm canceling that idea. We got in 6th place has Fritz. But look at CK1 shooting up the standings all the way in 3rd place. Rickles, though, I'm definitely going to be watching out for that one. I just want to say Rickles Pickles.
Rickles Pickles. Oh, wow. I think Don Rickles. Every time I hear Rickles, famous comedian Don Rickles. But Rickles Pickles is kind of fun.
I feel like that would be a really good brand.
Oh, yeah. Rickles Pickles.
Yeah.
Don Rickles should have opened up a pickle brand.
Wow. See, look at that. Should have been the marketing guy for Don Rickles.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But here we go. We just have 17 minutes in this game.
It was probably close as a frog's hair to that happening.
Yes. But last week's E-tip boards, it was Lubear and Weedlefish.
Yes. It was just not. Was it?
No, it wasn't Lubear.
It was just Louis.
Louis, that's who it was. It was Louis in second, who took home really good PGL points. But then Weedlefish got a lot of PGL points.
Yeah.
Because Weedlefish took 3 of the 4 different
But earlier today,
categories.
Actually, nobody picked the right.
Really?
There was 0 winners, even though there was most of the squares taken. All the ones that occurred because of how the random game and everything. Nobody won.
That's insane. Well, definitely choose your squares for next week.
Yes. Right.
Because those are definitely going to be a lot of fun. We want to give out PGL points for that next Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure. Well, next Wednesday, we got the Twins taking on the Cleveland Indians. That's points are awarded by total errors, hits, runs, and RBIs. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X. If you win, just launch the app and select Sports Links.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I wasn't sure where you're headed, so I stayed quiet. The anticipation.
Yeah, I was trying to get this. We got the top shooters up here right now. We got Amex in first, BFJ 3000 in second, Eddie
Feels very
in
spacey.
third, Rye Guy in fourth. We got Rawl in fifth, and in sixth we got Hokies.
Hokies.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably a big Virginia Tech fan.
Yeah, definitely could be that. Rooting on Virginia Tech, Christian Darrisaw.
Oh, yeah.
But in
might be Christian Darrisaw playing.
Oh, that definitely
Most
could
likely.
be it. I mean, I hope so.
Percentages would tell you.
Yes. We got Sinu Sarah, I've been seeing Sarah all over the place in this PGL night. A really good night for her. But then in 8th place, we got Chuck.
And we think that's probably Chuck Norris.
Exactly. I mean, obviously, we're always expecting the celebrities.
You know any good Chuck Norris jokes?
Well,
because you better bring it good. Chuck's out there watching.
Yeah, no,
you don't want to bring a bad Chuck Norris joke.
No, I can't bring a bad Chuck Norris joke. But has there ever been one?
No, because he would have beat it down.
Because it never happened.
He's broken every bad joke in the book.
Yeah, that's a bad Chuck Norris joke right there. We got it. We got a bunch of players with a lot of plays left. Froghair still with plays in first place.
Yeah,
looks like a runaway for this win. But we got Haas Fritz, who has got a little bit of plays left, but really far distance from Froghair.
Right, it is pretty good distance. But I feel like you pronounce that Haas Fritz. I don't know.
I mean, kind of like you're about to hock a loogie.
Well, I didn't want to say that out loud, but all right.
Well, we got some great PGL standing that we got to go over because that's what you guys are earning for right now. You're earning PGL points. Froghair definitely could see Froghair join these standings. I mean, just a top-tier players that is always earning PGL points. Same with Ambo. Ambo's always a big-time PGL player earning, earning PGL points. Yep. But we had a player falling out just just Tuesday.
Oh.
It was Gramps over at the Sunset Grill.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone was so rude to kick Gramps out.
I mean, really, you're going to kick Gramps out?
But we had some good players joining up. In 10th place, we got Louis at VFW St. James with 342,745 points. Then that new player that bumped Gramps out, it's none other than a big-time player. It's Nixon over at Roseville VFW with 353,585 points.
I'm not mad at Nixon. I'm just disappointed.
Just a little.
couldn't. No, Nixon, top-tier player, was in the top 10 all year last year, I think.
Oh, yeah. It was in it for most of this season. Yeah. Got bumped out just a little bit ago and now has come back in. Maybe it was Gramps that knocked him out, and he was just a little bit of vengeance.
Yeah.
I understand if it was that. In 8th place, we got 2A Girl at Jimmy G's Bar with 356,885 points. 7th place, it's Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill with 358,575 points. 6th place, Drumskeet at the Underground Bar and Grill with 382,935 points. Then with 398,645 points in 5th place, we got Sarah Honey at Eagles Austin. Well, also at Eagles Austin, in fourth place, we got Forget You D with 419,715 points.
Right.
Just a top-tier players right there over in Eagles Austin. But then we hop into the top three because we got some top-tier players with 419,715 points. In third place, it's Bad Flop Bob at VFW Spring Lake Park. Bad Flop Bob, always racking in the points, has really shot up the standings in the last few weeks.
Yeah, for sure has, and has been a big Wednesday player, getting a lot of points. So we'll see if a repeat performance of that tonight.
Oh, for sure. Well, someone who's definitely earning some PGL points this Wednesday is in second place.
Yeah.
It's our favorite pilot player under the sea. It's SpongeBob at Eagle St. James with 490,115 points. And then first place, big-time player, also earning PGL points tonight.
Okay.
It's Devoided at the roadside with 566,080 points.
Nicely done out there, you players. You guys have been crushing it. Well, in the locations, we did have a top-tier location. Actually, one of the locations that got knocked out of the top 10 is one of our charity spotlight locations.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it makes me feel a little bad for
I mean, I'm guessing they're gonna just hop back in today.
There we go. Yeah, because it's St. Cloud Youth Hockey Association, but
Exactly.
Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, they got knocked out. Valley Lanes over in Spring Valley, top tier location, got knocked out as well. Well, who were the locations that got in? Coming from outside the rankings into 10th place, it's Eagles St. James. I hardly can believe that they were outside the rankings anyway, with 824,070 points. Then with 859,960 points, the newcomer again to these standings, but has been in the top 10 a whole bunch. It's Sheps on 6th in Brainerd. In 8th place, we got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro with 968,780 points.
I can't believe this next stat.
Yeah, because, so the beginning of last week, I think we had 3 locations. Is that right?
I think. And then at the end of last week, we ended up with 5 locations in the 1 million point club.
Yeah.
But that club just got a little bit bigger.
After Tuesday, we have 7. Count it. 7 locations in the 1 million point club. They've been crushing it. In 7th place, we got Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 1,011,524 points. Then with 1,060,295 points in St. Cloud, it's the Moose Lodge Waite Park. They're in 6th place. In 5th place, we talked about it a little earlier, getting some wins tonight. It's Leo's Bar New Market with 1,215,860 points. Then with 1,466,130 points over in Effie, it's Your Neighborhood Tavern in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got Cabin Bar Nicolette with 1,693,680 points. Then in 2nd place, we got VFW Northfield with 1,811,905 points. But kind of been at the helm for quite a while. In 1st place here in Season X, it's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 1,926,480 points. Nicely done. All of our top tier locations out there just getting after it here in Season X.
Oh, for sure. They're absolutely dominating these location standings. I mean, just you can't stress it enough how much points these guys have been pulling in. But, I mean, Danny's Dugout, brink of getting into that 2 million point club.
Wouldn't be shocked if they do it tonight if they're out in force because they can move some points.
Oh, I mean, when they get hot in a hurry. That's for sure.
What about Root River Saloon? Are you feeling like they get in the million point club tonight?
Oh, I tell you what, I'm taking it. I'm saying 1 million point club for Root River Saloon. They've been absolutely dominating the last few nights. They got themselves right in that spot to get into the 1 million point club. I think they can do it tonight. They just need a couple good players to do so.
Yeah, we're rooting for them. We're rooting for Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. So we'll see if they can get that done. We're checking out some wild news because they've been having a hot and furious offseason. Of course, after just an amazing regular season, got bumped out in the first round of the playoffs, but they took them to 7 games to a team that went to the conference finals. So it was a really nice season. But we're trying to get some of our top tier players signed to some long-term contracts. There's been a little bit of trouble with Kirill Kaprizov getting him signed up.
It looks like right now it looks like he's favoring the KHL, which is not good news. But it doesn't look like it's completely out of the realm of possibilities that he's back with our Wild next season. He just needs to get the deal that he really wants, because Wild really want him for 6 to 8 years.
Yeah.
He wants more of a smaller contract, a 1 to 3 year contract. And so I think he just needs that little bit less, pay him the money he deserves, and I think that that would work perfectly for him. I mean, I just want him back in the state of hockey. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, we're all really, really chomping at the bit to get another look at the Calder Trophy Award winner of last season, Kirill Kaprizov, and we're really rooting that happens. What would you say is the number one way, as you know, our viewers out there, that they could help our Wild get that done?
Oh, yeah. You can play a little bit of Let's Go Wild. It's at all of our favorite Minnesota bars right now. It's those e-tabs that we absolutely love to rave about. I mean, there's 50 different ones, but this one is always at the top of all the e-tabs. I mean, it's always a top 5 in the players.
Yeah, for sure.
They love it. It's Let's Go Wild, and it's just a little bit of luck to our Wild.
Yeah, we don't understand the science. It just works. But you looked up some news about our Wild and what's going on?
Oh, yeah. This is a look into the players that are still eligible but just weren't anywhere near our ranking of our Wild top 25 under 25.
Okay.
So this is the players that are under 25 because we have so many top tier under 25 players.
Yeah.
Here's the guys that just barely missed that list. It's center Bryce Minsley, the 23-year-old center, got his first taste of professional hockey this season, appearing in 9 games for the Iowa Wild after wrapping up his 4 years in the University of Vermont. He is not a high-scoring center, topping 10 points during his collegiate career, but did at least show some flashes of ability, netting 3 points during his first 9 AHL games.
Yeah, nicely. So down in our minor leagues, doing a nice job developing, getting better.
Showing some real good signs of improvement. I mean, if he could just continue to take those steps, could really help out our guy. But this guy is a towering player. Defender Fedor Gordiev. He's a towering 6'7" defender who has played over 250 games in the OHL for 3 different teams, and is similarly to Miserly got his first taste of the AHL this season, being able to appear in 7 matches.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean. So that sounds really good. I mean, really nice defensive man. Really, just the highlight of him is that he's a very big dude.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't expect 6'7" dudes on skates. Like you think about them like playing basketball, right? Not playing hockey.
No.
I can just only imagine, like you get into those boots, right?
Yeah.
And just how tall he is when you add the skate onto that.
I mean, he's got to be towering over other players. I mean, I know hockey is a taller sport.
Yeah.
But I mean, 6'7" is definitely above that range.
No, and I'd have to look up. I don't know what the average for an NHL player is. Maybe we could look that up. But like I would think like 6'2" would be like more like the average.
That would be my guess as well. But we also have right wing Nick Swaney. We got Derek Bardu, Josh Pillar, Mitchell Chaffee, Nate Bonet, all in that list of under 25 that are just really talented, that could definitely see making an impact in this upcoming season.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we got some young talent in the pipeline, as they say.
Oh, that's for sure. Well, talking about the pipeline.
Okay, yeah.
we got some things that are definitely in the pipeline, and that is prime time bets.
I'm chomping at the bit.
Oh, I can't wait till they come out.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're going to do it every Twins Wednesday where we see who can bring home some more PGL points. If it's going to be Yags 370, is it going to be Sarah Honey? Is it going to be Forget You D? Is it going to be Frog Hair, who's out there right now? You can place your bets. Say, oh, this guy's going to be bringing home more PGL points. No, this guy's going to be bringing home more PGL points. But you can also do it with locations as well, like LJ's in Milton going up against Lakefront Bar in La Center. Who can bring home more PGL points? I don't know. You can make your pick in these primetime bets, and I can't wait till it comes out. It's going to be so nice. It's going to be so smooth. We're making sure it's perfect for you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I am excited about it for sure. Well, the other thing that's been exciting is I've just been hearing great things. People raving about what's happening now on the Minnesota lakes when it comes to fishing.
Oh, yeah. No, we love fishing. I mean, trolling those flatheads.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, love trolling with the flatheads. Well, on the Lake of Woods, the tourism, they've been telling us on August 10th, so just yesterday, that on the south end, a consistent summer walleye pattern continues with lots of eater walleye. Those are the ones that are under 19 and a half inches. There's slot fish, a ton of those. That's 19 and a half to 28, which are they're both great picture fish, right?
Oh yeah.
You must be released back into the water.
Oh yeah.
So, but you can get those trophy fish. They're over 28 inches, which you just get one. One is allowed. But one consistent summer pattern on low is, and low stands for Lake of the Woods, is walleye over the miles and miles of deep mud. Targeting walleye in 30 to 34 feet of water is a good bet, as there are a lot of fish roaming the basin. Okay? Second pattern is fishing on or near structure, which can always be good. Imagine the majority of the basin is mud, so when a rock reef emerges amongst the miles of mud bottom, it will oftentimes hold bait and is simply an attractor. If fish aren't directly in the reef, often they are in the mud around it.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I mean, that's a lot of good fish around those structures.
Yeah, no, the structure is key. There it is.
Frog Hair over at Lakefront Bar in Lake Crystal, taking home $62 for that first place prize. But we got a bunch of other players getting wins on this game. We'll get the rest of the top 10 to you guys as Nikki sends it to us. But we got Frog Hair really dominating this one. It really felt like it wasn't a race. Frog Hair was running away with it from the very start, it felt like. I mean, look at it. Over 17,000 more points than the next best player.
It's a frog on a mission.
That's for sure. And now we're getting enrolled in some Lucky Sevens.
Fun game, yeah.
Oh, it's one of my favorite tournament games.
Makes me think about cowboy boots, cowboy hats, all that. Now, did you get all cowboyed up for PyCon this week?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
Jordy did.
Yes, she's got boots.
Okay.
She's got a cowgirl hat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's fully ready to take on this year's PyCon. I hope I see She Devil. Was it? No.
Oh, I mean, She Devil's a player. Yeah. But you're talking about, I think you're talking about Dark Horse.
I'm talking about Dark Horse. Yeah. I get them mixed up because they were both good PCS players.
Yeah.
But Dark Horse, definitely that player. I want to see her with that leopard print hat.
Yeah, I can't wait for PCS season this next year.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be super, super fun. But we got just over 4 minutes left to get enrolled in this game of Lucky Sevens. So I got to finish my fishing report, though.
Oh, yeah.
So the two primary techniques are drifting or trolling spinners with crawlers and trolling crankbaits. Covering water is a good strategy. So here we go. Hammered gold, chartreuse, yellow, orange, and red/white are colors. The colors are doing well.
Okay. Well, that sounds awesome. Do you have one that you're going to pick?
Earlier today during the Twins bingo, I picked chartreuse. I'm sticking with it.
You're sticking with it? Chartreuse is the one for John for today. I'm going to go with a little bit of yellow.
Okay. Okay.
I usually like the combo colors, like a hammer gold or orange and red.
Yeah.
But yellow just seemed to appeal to me.
Okay, I like it. I like the pick. So there you go. If Nikki, if you have a color, you could throw it in here in the Slack.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be one of the colors that we talked about. If you
just like a color,
you're just like, hey, I'd like this color of lure. Yeah.
Why not?
Sounds good to me. Well, you got just 2 minutes and 55 seconds to get enrolled in this game of Lucky Sevens. You definitely are not going to want to miss out on the PGL points that are going to be involved with this one.
I'm actually, it took me aback for a second because where the mothership is flying right now.
Oh, yeah.
I looked out the window and we got a beautiful sky we're flying into.
Oh, yeah. No, it's absolutely gorgeous. I've been looking out there every once in a while just checking out the view.
Yeah.
Because you got those nice orange skies.
Yeah.
I love me a good sunset.
Well, we're supposed to have a big storm tonight.
Well, you know, the prettiest skies are before the craziest storms.
Is that what it is? Okay.
I'm making up sayings now.
Okay. Nice.
I can't wait till I'm an elderly man and I can do that, and then people actually listen to me.
Oh, yeah, you go. Well,
he's been through some things.
Yeah, exactly.
So I gotta listen to him.
He's been sitting on that bench for years. Oh, she's going with chartreuse as well.
Okay, doubling down on chartreuse.
Oh, nice.
But if you are winning big money, big jackpots, you got to send in some player picks. We love player picks, just like this picture of, I think, Joni we got here.
Is it Joni? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Joni winning that great jackpot right there. But you can send in your own player picks. We love seeing those happy faces. If you win a jackpot, hold up your iPad. Let us see your happy face holding up that jackpot message. You can also send us pictures of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. We just love you guys having a lot of fun playing Pilot games. You can also share those pictures with us on Facebook or by emailing them at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, for sure. We love those pictures. And another thing we love is our top 10 in open season.
Oh, yeah. Hit me with them.
All right. In 10th place, it was Nut at KC Salutes. Nut's been super lucky tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hannah, another player that I'm seeing in repetitive games, getting it done. Hannah's getting it done out at the Lakefront Bar. In 8th place, we got Pimp Daddy over at White Bear Bar. In 7th place, we got CK1 at Neighbors Pub Dover. In 6th place, Ambo at the Country Lounge. In 5th place, it's Flo at Lakefront Bar. In 4th place, Rud Dog at LJ's. In 3rd place, Rickles at Riverside in Holly. In 2nd place, it's Rawl at Buffalo Lakes Liquors. And number 1 player in open season, of course, is Froghair at Lakes Bar and Grill.
Oh, yeah, good job, Froghair. And to all those winners, taking home a little bit of cash on that game of open season. But we just have 13 seconds before you're going to be winning some cash in some Lucky Sevens.
Yeah, that's right. So make sure you push play. You got enrolled, you push play, and you're ready to roll.
Oh, for sure. But it has been Vikings offseason chatter all
this weekend, right?
Yeah, this weekend,
Saturday.
Preseason.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming.
We're taking on the Denver Broncos.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys,
the double-gloved wonder.
I'm not going to be on air with you until that happens.
Yeah.
Do you have a score prediction?
I mean, preseason's so hard because...
Oh, yeah, you got so many different players.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of depth of young players that we think are going to play really nicely.
21-7 Vikings victory.
All right, just like the ETAB game.
Yeah, exactly.
But I definitely think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to go with a closer matchup with 27-21.
Okay, all right. Well, I'd love to hear the Yags give their prediction because we know Mrs. Yags is a Broncos fan.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I think Yags would probably side with the Vikings on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the house divided. I'd like to see.
I want to know who thinks
score.
the preseason is going to work out. I hear Drew Lock is going to be getting the start for them in the first preseason game for the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
See how that works out.
I hear that battle's been super close.
Oh yeah, I heard, but it's neck and neck. Either or could come out on top. I think. I mean, in that kind of situation, you go with the younger guy at that point. But I mean, could this preseason really lead? I think Teddy is a gamer.
Yeah, he is a gamer.
I think he looks his best in game. Like Drew Lock can sling the heck out of the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, he could chuck it 65 yards off of his back foot.
Right.
But Teddy, he's that model of consistency. He's going to be hitting those short routes. He's going to be hitting at a high completion percentage. Is that going to work out better for our Denver Broncos? I don't know. Or Mrs. Yag's Denver Broncos.
Right.
Not our Denver Broncos.
Right.
We don't care about the Denver Broncos. Yeah, I'm super interested. I do like it when the Denver Broncos are good, though.
Yeah, no, they're one of those teams that you expect them to be an above-average team. Like, the NFL's better when they're good. So,
Exactly. I mean, and there's just like Denver needs that.
Yeah, Denver's, by the way, is beautiful. I took a trip out there, rode motorcycles through Pikes Peak.
Really?
And then I went to, actually it was in the fall, and so I went to a Denver Bronco Steelers game.
Okay.
Which huge rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, that's an awesome game.
I mean, it was going crazy. You know, they had the terrible towels going.
Oh.
You know, Steelers fans travel well, right?
Oh, they 100% do. There's Steelers fans all over the place. I remember I came into my college football team, and I had 3 different players that had terrible towels pinned up in their locker rooms.
Yeah, Steelers fans love it. They
Yeah.
love it. So, but yeah, no, and it went into overtime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah, it was a great game.
That sounds like so much fun. Well, I mean, definitely like Denver, but our Minnesota Vikings, I'm gonna be super happy. Who do you think our cornerback 1 and cornerback 2 are gonna be coming out of camp?
I'm gonna go. I'm going Peterson, and I'm going Breland.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Cam Dantzler over Patrick Peterson.
Oh.
I've been really loving what I've been seeing. I mean, Patrick Peterson is phenomenal.
Cam Dantzler, I like Cam Dantzler.
Cam Dantzler is so good as a young player. He's been really absorbing a lot of what these veterans have to tell him. I feel like anything they say, he's listening to. Mm-hmm. And so I think he's going to have huge improvements over this next season. He was the second best rookie cornerback last year.
Right.
And now he's got a bunch of veteran talent to help him improve into this upcoming year. But then Bashan Breeland has been having the camp of his life. I mean,
he's been tearing it up.
I've been seeing him doing everything, getting pass breakups, getting interceptions, making plays on the run plays. I mean, it just feels like he's playing like the savvy veteran that we know he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think he looks really good at camp.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. The dark horse, really good player out of our defense though.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods. I don't think there's been enough talk about him.
Yeah, no, good player. We got really nice safeties.
Oh yeah, I mean Harrison Smith. We talked about his stats just yesterday about how they compare to Troy Polamalu.
Right, just brand new Hall of Fame player.
Exactly. You get compared to a Hall of Fame player and talk about terrible towel.
Yes.
Definitely that. Was he playing when?
Yeah, he was playing in that game. Yeah,
wow, that's really, really cool. But Harrison Smith, very similar first 130 games.
Yeah.
Stats.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we got just a few new. You know, we've already went over the new PGL players.
Yeah.
But we got literally just right now breaking news. Some new players.
Okay.
We got Big Red. We got Piolet. We've got Rectangle. Joe KMN. Oh, so Joe K, Minnesota, right?
Okay.
And then we got John Grand. We got Unzid, I think, and Odie. Odie, of course, the dog, fellow pet of Garfield.
Exactly. Good to see Odie out there and all the other players like VFW Jessica. Big Red. What is? I feel like Big Red's got to be something.
Yeah, Big Red Gum.
Oh, that's what it is. Is that what it is?
I think so. I mean, there's definitely Big Red Gum. You know, cinnamon gum. Yeah, super good.
There's also the pop. That's also Big Red.
Isn't it Big Red the gum?
Yes, it's definitely Big Red.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's
Wrigley's
definitely what
Big Red.
Yeah, they got that's something I could never eat.
Because you get the whole cinnamon thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I artificial cinnamon really throws off my tongue.
Yeah, it starts to swell.
I think I might be allergic to it. I have never been tested to be allergic for it, but I just have kind of assumed now that I'm allergic to it because my tongue gets really large.
Yeah.
Fills up my mouth a lot.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's a bad choice to make.
Somehow I always still test it out every 2-3 years where I'm like, am I sure that I'm allergic to artificial cinnamon? And then I'll eat it, and then I'll for the rest of the time. And now I work for a living speaking to you guys, and so I can't even risk it anymore because I would be talking like an idiot on the broadcast.
Right. That's not one of the ways to risk it for basically. The way to do that is go to stream Gridiron Legends.
Oh, that's for sure. But we already made a little reference to this ETAB game. Vikings victory. It's our favorite Minnesota football-themed ETAB game. You can play in the Skull bonus and win big prizes.
Yes.
You pick a letter. Skull.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Yeah. No. Fun.
I like that first place. El Weirdo.
Yeah, played over at the roadside, 169 in North Mankato. Good to see you out there getting all those points, El Weirdo. And we got a bunch of top players getting after it.
Yeah, we just have 1 minute and 32 seconds to get all your plays in. Let's see who still got plays. El Weirdo still has plays. Looks like the rest of the top 5 is out of plays.
Okay.
The Dolly.
Ooh. The Dalai Lama?
Dolly Parton.
Oh, it could be Dolly Parton.
Yeah, lots of good
I'm
celebrities.
not sure how old the Dolly is these days, but she's got Dollywood. She's got a lot of good things going on.
Oh yeah, for sure. How old? She's been around and looks great for her age.
Oh, I mean, yeah, she's like 157 and still really doing a nice job getting around out there.
Yeah, 75.
Oh, 75. Okay.
Wow,
I was only a little off.
Yeah, love Dolly Parton.
I think they're lying. I think she might be fibbing about her age. I think she's 182.
I only hope so, because she'd be the longest living human of all time.
Yeah, well, I'm only shooting for 150. I'm not greedy.
Yeah, classics like Jolene.
Oh.
Jolene. I wish I could sing it as good as her.
Yeah.
But we now have just 25 seconds to get all your plays, so get them in. El Weirdo's got them all in. Let's see if the rest of everybody else has them in. It looks like our entire top 9 have all of their plays in. But Minnesota Vikings,
Yes.
there's so many. I'm super interested to see how these wide receivers perform during the preseason. I think that's going to be one of the biggest testers that we're going to see during the because we got like 7 different wide receivers competing for wide receiver number 3.
No, we do. We've got some tall drinks of water. We've got some Smurf crews. We got all kinds of a lot of good hands, a lot of good speed, lots of good things out there.
Yeah, I can't believe that that we have one that's Chad Beebe, which is just he's a short, quick, really good wide receiver, super good route runner. And then we have like the 6'6" wide receiver that's also competing for it.
Yeah, I know it's funny. There's El Weirdo over at the Roadhouse, 169 in North Mankato, winning $154. Nicely done. That was our game of Lucky's Sevens, and we'll get that full top 10 to you guys here as we get it from Nikki. We're going to start getting enrolled in our next game of Wipeout Blackout. We got just 5 minutes before we get that game number 3 of Wipeout Blackout going. We got lots of jackpots in this.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're definitely not going to want to miss out on this game of Wipeout Blackout. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for game 2 of Wipeout Blackout. Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled into the second game of Wipeout Blackout.
Yeah, for sure. We're really excited. Let me tell you about who won in that last game of Wipeout Blackout. We had the Must-Go line going out to Dilly Dilly over at Patrick's Bar and Grill. We had in Piers. And then we had Amex over at American Legion Lake Crystal getting the large frame. And then the coverall went out to Kelia at Friendly Buffalo.
Yeah, good job to all those winners in that game. Number 3 of Wipeout Blackout. Now we're getting enrolled to game number 4. We have 6 games of total of Wipeout Blackout.
Yep.
Just 16 seconds to get enrolled for this game where we got all these prizes still available.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, we have what we like to do from 4 to 6 every single day.
Yep.
Is a little bit of Jackpot Hunter $1 cards, and those are a lot of fun. We earn points for our Jackpot Hunter standings, and they also win giant prizes. But before I go over that, we got one of our favorite insurance agents, Flo, over at Lakefront Bar, taking home $10.
Yeah, you just got to go with the flow when you're out there surfing, that's for sure. We're working on this $820 large frame now.
Oh, yeah, but talking about all those points acquired during that 4 to 6 range has all came into a player top 10 that has been absolutely crazy because we have so many players tied, so many players falling out of our standings because of those ties.
Yes.
And it's just been absolutely madness. You want to hit those players?
Yeah, we'll do. We had in 7th place, the person that kind of ended this huge tie in 10th place, it's Michelob over at Neeson's Gaylord, tying it up with Mrs. Norm at Lincoln Depot, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Rufus at Belchester Tavern. They all got 7,000 points. Then just last night, getting into a tie with Yags 370, Sandbar over at Shore 86, and Yags 370 at Riverboat Depot got 9,000 points. Ooh. Then when we jump into another tie in 10th with 10,000 points over at American Legion Rice, it's Evcon tied up with Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee.
And before you get into that next little grouping, we got Hannah over at Lakefront Bar taking home $16 on that large frame, but now we got a $20 must-go coverall, and it's going out to Flo. Flo got the double win, and Hannah, but it's it's not Hannah, it's Harnan.
Yeah.
Splitting it with Flo, both getting $10 on that coverall.
I was doing a little surfing there while you were talking. Yeah, just working on my surf game. We had a tie in 7th, a tie in 5th, a tie in 3rd, and now we've got a tie in 1st place.
Can't believe that the ties continue.
Yeah, not a single person in our top 10 not in a tie.
That's craziness.
Yeah, so in 1st place, we got Amy Pay Me at American Legion Rice and Otter61 at VFW Coon Rapids. They both got 12,000 points.
Yeah, some top-tier players in there, especially Amy Pamey and Otter61, but they've been stuck at 12,000 points for a while now.
They have.
So there's definitely a shot that Evcon and Lula Finn could be able to pass them up. But I'll be also watching for big-time players in 5th place like Sandbar and Yags 370. Really, they can move all over the standings.
Oh,
so
yeah.
everything is still so tight in these Jackpot Hunter standings. In 10th place, in our location standings.
Yeah.
It's Monty Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park tied up with Corner Pocket in Rice. They both have 14,000 points. Then in 8th place, we have another two-way tie. The ties don't stop in the location standings. It's Concordia Lanes, New Ulm, and Poppy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 15,000 points. Now we head into our first location that's not in the tie.
Yeah.
It's Shady's Railside in Rice with 17,000 points. 6th place, Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 19,000 points. Then in 5th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 21,000 points. But the ties didn't end there. I mean, that wasn't a tie. But the ties didn't end at 8th place when we had a tie. We have a tie in 3rd place between Municipal Liquor Store and Akeley and American Legion Shakopee. They both have 22,000 points.
Okay.
Then in 2nd place, in our 25,000 point club with 29,000 points, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul with, crazy, already in the 25,000 point club, only 1,000 points behind the #1 location in the entire state of Minnesota. It's American Legion Rice with 30,000 points.
Nicely done. Well, that has been just fun. The Jackpot Hunter standings, just crazy with all the ties.
Oh, yeah. I mean, then the points are so tight even when they get out of the ties. I mean, because, I mean, usually they're coming out of a tie just one win away, and then the other they tie back up. It's just absolute madness in those Jackpot Hunter standings.
For sure. But we're just seconds away from getting into this game of Gimme 6. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play. We just broke a tie our last game of Gimme 6. I should say not a tie. We broke our streak. Yeah.
We've been giving a jackpot every single Gimme 6 game for 3 games in a row, and then we weren't able to give it out that one.
So let's see if we can get it back rolling.
Yeah, I want the streak going again. We have some really nice prizes, an over $200 small frame and an over $1,300 coverall.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be nice money on the line right here. Well, speaking of nice, it's so nice. I said it twice. No, I didn't even say it once yet. It's a celebrity birthday time. Celebrity birthdays. Da 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 da. Celebrity birthdays. Na, 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 na.
I don't know. It just wants to make me give me a little.
Yeah.
I want to give a little shoulder shimmy.
A little shoulder shimmy. Yeah. You know, my dance of choice today, just kind of my dance of the day, it's the sprinkler. You know, you got to get a little sprinkler.
The sprinkler always is a good choice. You know, you can go shopping cart.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones. But this celebrity birthday in 1897, it's Enid Blyton, children's writer, 5th most popular author in the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah, did famous 5, Secret 7, and The Adventure.
Yeah, you know, I wonder if really big in like Europe, because is amazing as that, like that big, like the 5th most popular author. I haven't heard of these books.
Yeah, I've never heard of the Fabulous 5. They looked super interesting, but something that I would definitely like as a kid.
Right.
But I just it definitely looks like a children's book author.
Yeah, she's a children's book author for sure. Yep. So, but really cool.
That.
Yeah. But we are rolling here in this game. We are in a must-go now on this small frame. See if we can get that out and still get this jackpot out in the coverall. Well, the next author, it's 2 authors back-to-back. Both the books they list, I've actually read. But here it is.
See what they win? $26 on that small frame. It's Chris over at Pappy's Cafe too. But we got some players trying to win this 57-ball, $1,400 coverall.
Hildegard in really good shape right now. Just 1 ball away.
Just needs 1 lucky one. It's very possible we still have a few balls more. Still 4 to be exact.
Yeah,
let's see, can it happen?
Close. Just needs the right one to fall.
Yeah, both Hannah and Hildegard could win this one.
Not happening this time.
Wow. I thought it was for sure going to happen, but we're going after this 52-ball must-go coverall.
Yep.
But don't worry, you're going to have one more shot at this both these jackpots. Just after 2 games of Wipeout Blackout. Yep. But we got Sue over at Leo's Bar New Market taking that $52 must-go coverall.
Yeah, nicely done, Sue. And that means we're getting into a game of Wipeout Blackout. We're going to start getting enrolled here in just 1 second. Well, let's start to talk about our second celebrity birthday. It's an author. And like I said, I've read both of these books that they've got listed here. Super good. Born in 1921, it's Alex Haley. He did the autobiography of Malcolm X. And he did Roots. Super great. And so anyways.
Yeah, 2 really big-time books. I mean, that's some of the biggest books out there. Yep. I know a lot of people have read those. Yes. Born in 1950, we got Stephen Wozniak.
Wozniak.
Oh, Stephen Wozniak, pioneer of the personal computer revolution of the 1970s and co-founder of the Apple computer.
Yeah. It was him and Steve Jobs started. And he was kind of Steve Jobs is the marketing genius, right? He's the salesman, and he was the real tech behind Apple.
And then didn't he get booted out of Apple?
Oh, maybe so. I mean, I think they both got booted out at one point.
Steve did?
Oh, yeah, and then he came back.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Nickname
Waz.
Waz. Ah, that's a good name. Yeah, he was. Yeah, the tech side of that.
Yeah.
Gosh, I want to know. Because there's a whole. I gotta watch the movie, I guess. Where they do that whole. They talk about that whole thing.
Yeah. No, when you see the stuff about Steve Jobs, I mean, just an amazing what he did with Apple. So and Woz as well. You know.
Oh yeah.
I think Woz comes out on that stuff like a pretty nice guy.
Yes.
I think Steve Jobs, when you get into the depths of it, not so nice.
No, not so nice. But I mean, it's.
Success, you can't argue with the success.
Yeah, it definitely worked. I mean, he created one of the biggest things. I mean, I literally in my pocket I have an Apple phone,
yes.
and then I download things on Apple tablets to send out to you guys so that you guys can play the bingo that you're playing right now.
Oh, they made amazing products and just really an amazing thing. So there it is.
Andy, and Chris. Both splitting that $10 must-go line prize. Good job, Andy and Chris.
We'll see if we can get out this $861 jackpot in the large frame.
44 balls or less, right?
Yeah, 44, I believe. Yep.
All righty, but happy birthday, Steven Wozniak.
Yeah, for sure. Well, another genius in their area of expertise. In 1953, it's Hulk Hogan. His birth name was Terry Bollea, and I'm sure everyone already knows this, but a WWF heavyweight champion.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just bigger than life personality type guy.
Yeah, for sure.
He's actually like a super like ginormous man.
Oh yeah, very
like he's not just like a guy that like looks like a ginormous man in like television.
Yeah.
He's a total like 6'7", 302-pound man.
Yeah, no, just ginormous. I could be wrong on this, but I believe at one point the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offered him a contract to come to camp to try out as like a offensive lineman, and then he turned it down because he was making so much money in professional wrestling.
Yes.
that was going to be a pay cut.
Oh yeah.
So, but we got Tanya over at Casey's Saloon in Pilliger winning that large frame, and then we got JK winning that must-go coverall over at Stoney's Bar in Rockville. That's $20 for JK. That's $16 for Tanya.
Oh yeah, I think you're right on the money. Hulk Hogan, he did visit Tampa Bay, the Bucks training camp.
Okay.
Let's see what it says. This is what Vinny Curry said. Listen, I'm glad nobody saw that I was shaking when he met his childhood hero. He's the reason that he eats his vegetables and says his prayers. He takes his vitamins and he says, "Take your vitamins and say your prayers, brother."
Yeah, that's how he says it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Just super cool stuff. Yeah, but I'm not finding anything about. I want to find it about him getting offered an NFL contract or something.
Yeah, I mean this was long time ago.
Oh yeah, because that was in 2018 when that article came out, and I think he was just visiting it.
Okay.
But let's see if we can
all
find
kinds of information you're finding about Hulk Hogan. While you're looking at that, I'm going to talk about this next game of Wipeout Blackout. We got just under 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game. All these jackpots keep growing and rolling, and so we've got a lot of money on the line right now. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play because you're going to want this cash if you win it. So, yeah, get in there, get ready to play, and then so we get done. We got one more. This is our last game of Wipeout Blackout. Then we got one more game of Gimme 6. And then do we go directly into Jackpot Jungle? Is that the next thing after that?
Is that what happens after? I think it may be it. Let's take a look real quick. Well, we got Mega Soda Game Night.
No, I think that's not us.
That is us. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, we go right from Gimme 6 into that jackpot jungle.
Yeah. So, it's going to be fast and furious to finish out the broadcast. But we've got Hulk Hogan. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Super happy birthday to Hulk Hogan. Just a super, super fun guy. And still is even fun as not a wrestler, just randomly getting interviewed and stuff.
Yeah, no, crazy, great entertainer.
Yes, for sure. Just can't remove your eyes from the screen when he's on there.
Yeah.
Born in 1954, we got David Ian, also known as Joe Jackson. He's a singer, songwriter, and pianist. Is she really going out with him?
Is she really going out with him?
Oh, yeah, and Steppin' Out.
There you go. John said Steppin' Out, one of his top favorite songs.
Oh, that's great. I know he got super excited when Joe Jackson popped up on the screen because he's a huge Joe Jackson fan.
Yeah. Just a great songwriter and singer. And so, super, super fun. So kind of that late 70s, early 80s.
That's so fun.
Top performer. There it is.
SpongeBob over at VFW St. James taking that line prize. SpongeBob, one of those top PGL players.
For sure.
Taking home $8.
Well, want to jump back into the twiking zone again?
We could. Or we could talk about Timberwolves.
Oh, we could.
We could talk, Timberwolves Summer League is happening. We could see what is happening with
you and Hot Take definitely spend a lot more time on the summer leagues of the NBA.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
I'm fully moved on to football.
Yeah, you're totally head centered on football, but we got some really good things happening, especially what Jaden McDaniels, the guy who I've been waiting for a big step up. He had 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists on the night.
And I think I predicted that.
Yeah, I think you said exactly that stat line, actually. Crazy.
No, I said he was going to have a big summer.
Yeah, you did say he was going to have a really big summer. I think he's going to have a really big summer. He needs to have that really big summer. But what I was looking at just a little bit ago, but we got a winner right there before.
Yeah, that's Laura over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar in Burnsville. Congratulations, Laura. We are working on a must-go here on this coverall.
But I'm just showing Big John a real picture of Karl Anthony Towns looking big.
Very thin.
Yeah, he looks muscular. Thin. He looks like the stomach is sucked in, the arms are blown out. It looks good. It
looks different, yeah.
Yeah, we got Tom Rocks in Minnesota 21 splitting that $17 coverall, and now we'll be getting enrolled into
Gimme 6.
Oh, yeah, it's already getting enrolled into Gimme 6, but Timberwolves, I think Cat is ready for a breakout season.
I'll tell you what, he just looks built different right now. So, keep your eye out for that for sure. We got just under 3 minutes left to get enrolled in this final game of Gimme 6 before we get into the final game of the whole night. It's that Jackpot Jungle where we got that 25-cent cards, and we got over $6,000 on the line.
Yeah, can Cat, here's my question. Yeah. Can Cat become an elite post defender with the kind of changes that he's made with his body?
I think he can.
I mean, he's got the foot speed. He's got it looks like he's put on the strength now.
Yep.
I think it's never been a question of whether he can get to the place, whether he can leap with the guys.
Yeah.
It's always been a strength issue, whether he's taking care of his body well enough.
Right.
And from the photos I'm seeing right there, I mean, it looks like he's got a six-pack with some yoked arms out there.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that looks
exciting.
That looks like some post defense right there.
Yeah.
And could really change around our team because he plays a lot of those top tier. I mean, you need players that can match up with Nikola Jokic, with other top tier big men. So I'm super excited to see what Cat can do.
Absolutely, it's going to be super fun to see our Timberwolves here in the upcoming season. Yeah.
Oh, that's for sure. But now we can head into the twiking zone.
In 10th place, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. In 9th place, it's Puts over at Lucky's Tavern. In 8th place, it's Baba Booey over at the Granite City Food and Brewery in Roseville. In 7th place, it's the matriarch of the Pine family, Jack Pine, at St. Paul Park Legion. Then in 6th place, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar. In 5th place, that's where we take that big jump in points. So we're in the 50s.
Oh, yeah.
There in the 10 through 6. We get into that top 5. We jump into the 70s. Yep, Nan in 5th place has at Corky's Bar in South Haven has 71,000 points. Then Season 9 champion in 4th place, Elsa. She is, of course, the bingo wizard herself over at Titan Sports Saloon with 72,000 points.
Wow.
Then we'll see what we got here. In 3rd place, it's Joni over at Mama T's Castle Tap with 80,000 points. But with 88,000 points, really the big, fast, high riser of the last little bit, it's SNS over at Willie McCoy's of Andover, and SNS is in 2nd place. In 1st place, not lucky. At Corner Bar Goodhue with 123,000, our only player in the 100,000 point club.
Yeah, absolutely dominating the standings with a huge lead right now over all 3 other players. But SNS really shooting up the standings, and if they can stay on the same pace, could be seeing them join the 100,000 point club and getting into a real tight race, but not lucky.
Could happen. It just might happen.
Where here we are, we got things happening in this game. The Gimme 6, we have a $320 small frame, a $1,470 coverall that you just have to hit in 57 balls or less.
Unbelievable that we haven't hit a jackpot in this yet. We don't go many broadcasts without jackpots. So look for the possible double jackpot right here in this game.
Oh, yeah, I'm expecting it. But before we do that, I'm going to talk about the top 10 Twikings locations.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, we got in 10th place Bleachers in Maplewood with 70,000 points. Then with 75,000 points in 9th place, we got Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent. In 8th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion with 80,000 points. Then with 83,000 points in 7th place, we got Maple View Lounge 2. In 6th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 85,000 points. Then with 89,000 points. In 5th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, Season 9 champs there at 5th place.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominated the standings last season.
Really have it. There we go. I think we just got ourselves our first jackpot. Yes.
Woo! Good job, Sid. Taking home $316.
Yeah, over at Brothers Porky Pie in Hillman.
Oh, yeah. Good to have the skull shirt wearing, toy destroying Toy Story character.
Exactly.
Sid. But I was right there talking about Mapleview Lounge 2 with 83,000 points in 6th place. No, I already talked about Titan Sports Saloon. So I was already in 5th place. 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 93,000 points. Then with 95,000 points in 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights. Now we head into the 100,000 point club. And they don't just shoot to the 100,000 point club, they go to 159,000 points. Yeah, in 2nd place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue. Then with 176,000 points, absolutely dominating our standings. In 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, nicely done. We'll see it not going out this round.
Dang it. That means that's going to be growing and rolling into next Wednesday. But we got a big PGL player winning.
SpongeBob, VFW St. James, winning $32 in 60 balls, just 3 balls short.
Yeah, good job, SpongeBob and Sid on that. Sid taking home $320. That's a nice prize to take home. One of the first jackpot that we've been able to give out.
Yeah, nicely
now
done.
We're hoping to be able to give out a $6,000 jackpot.
Let's do it. Crank up the Luckometer. I wonder, hey, Nikki, if you give that thing an extra crank, I sure would appreciate it.
Crank it one more time. I know you know how to do it because I've seen your e-tip boards.
Yes.
But that right now, it's sitting at $6,443 before anybody gets enrolled in this jackpot jungle game. You're definitely not going to miss out. It's just a 25-cent card edition, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You got to just get it in 52 balls or less. And we got it coming from the Nikki Network. She says, yeah, no problem. She's cranking it. The Luckometer has been risen, and we are ready to give out a giant jackpot.
And all the folks here in the studio audience are going crazy. Yep, they're getting that Luckometer going too. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. We got to get this thing cranking. We got just under 6.5 minutes till this jackpot jungle launches.
Oh, yeah. Well, Do you want to tell you something? I mean, I haven't had a lot to eat for dinner. I just had like a little tortilla wrap.
Yeah, no, I just been drinking water with essence.
So I'm definitely going to be drooling over this next section of the broadcast.
Yes. No, it is the Minnesota State Fair Food Spotlight. This was Nikki's brainchild.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, it's absolutely been awesome because, I mean, got to see all the different, crazy different foods that you guys bring to this this state fair. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a state fair bring in the kind of variety of food that I've seen come from here.
No, I remember when the idea came across Slack to me. I'm strolling down the beach, holding hands with my lovely bride, wearing sunglasses and a large brim hat. And then Nikki says, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I was floored. I literally just fell to the ground. And I don't know if any of that is true, actually. That's just nonsense. But it was a great idea.
Oh, yeah, it was. And this day's Minnesota State Fair Food Spotlight is buffalo chicken Dosquick.
Okay. I like the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like Dosquick sounds like a mixture of a biscuit and like just dough.
Yeah, well, you're about to find out. It's fluffy biscuit-styled donuts.
Oh, donut and a biscuit combined.
Yeah. Stuffed with shredded chicken, glazed with a sweet and spicy buffalo icing, and topped with crispy bacon bits. Ooh. I'm drooling. It sounds delicious to me.
I was in before the bacon bits, and then the bacon bits just nailed it.
I'm struggling right now to
keep it together.
Keep it together right now, and not just have my mouth fall to the floor.
Right.
And I just want to stuff like 5 of them.
Yeah. Right. As many as humanly possible. I'm thinking about food competitions, like where you're just eating as much as possible.
Yeah.
You're
call me Joey Chestnut, because I'm throwing that thing back.
You'll be Ian Donut. You're just dipping it in the water and then shoving those buffalo chicken Doscuts into your mouth.
Oh, that sounds absolutely delicious. But if you want to go get some of that, go eat at the Blue Barn.
Yeah, the Blue Barn. You know where it's at, don't you?
Yeah, it's over at the West End Market, south of History and Heritage Center.
Yeah, earlier when we were talking about that, just so he could eat those, John was going to spend a lot of time at the History and Heritage Center. And he said, I'm going to be so educated about history and heritage while I keep going back and getting more Doscuts.
I know that I feel like I could just go for multiple different trips on that for sure. But we just have 3 minutes to get enrolled in this game of Jackpot Jungle. You're definitely not going to miss out. Get enrolled. Press play. You just have till 9 o'clock till we get started.
Right.
But before we get started, we got something to do. Yeah, we got a Jackpot Hunter standings to hit. Yeah, these have been some great Jackpot Hunter standings. We had some big-time players fall out, though. A player that's been playing today, Ambo, over at Beer Stew White Bear Lake, falling out. A big-time player that's usually always playing these PGL nights. Mrs. T also fell out.
Okay.
We had one away, Spanky 303 and Thirsty also fall out. All big-time players, all falling outside of our top 10 because Michelob said, I don't want to be tied with them anymore. I want to be tied in a different grouping. Michelob over at Easton Scalar tied up Mrs. Norm at Lincoln Depot, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Rufus at Belchester Tavern. They all have 7,000 points. Michelob, kick them all out.
Yeah.
I mean, good stuff.
Michelob was like, she just was sick of it.
Oh, yeah, but then in 5th place, we head into another tie. It's Sandbar at Shore 96 and Yags 370 at Verbo Depot. They both have 9,000 points. 2 top-tier players going at it in that 5th place spot. 3rd place, it's Evcon at American Legion Rice and Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee. The American Legions holding it up in 3rd place with 10,000 points. Good job, Evcon and Lula Finn. But then 1st place, absolutely staying atop of these standings.
Yes.
It is Amy Pamey at American Legion Legion Rice and Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids. They both have 12,000 points. I can't believe those two players have been sticking at first place with 12,000 points for as long as they have.
It feels like weeks now. Some players are starting to catch up. Haven't been able to get there quite yet. Either AB Pay Me and Otter 61 are going to have to get back in there and get it going, or I think there's going to be some players catching and moving past. But, yeah, nicely done so far.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you just have now 1 minute to get enrolled in this game of Jackpot Jungle. It's just 25 cents a card. You don't want to miss out. It's 9 o'clock now. So get enrolled. Press play. It's going to be one of your final shots to win a jackpot tonight. But you're also going to have some Jackpot Hunter coming to you after this game.
Yes.
Some really nice Jackpot Hunter.
Yeah, the 50-cent edition is going to be coming up right after we get off air. You got 1 more hour. When we came into today, because we hit over $100,000 in jackpots just last Friday, and then we've hit more minor jackpots since then, that some of the ball counts are a little low.
Yeah, but I think the minor should still be within play, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would think those minors in the 25-cent jackpot hunters and the 50-cent jackpot hunters, they go out so often.
Oh, I mean, they build up so fast. So if a lot of you guys are playing, it's going to shoot up in money count. It just has to get to $500 to get to 52 balls before heading into before 6 o'clock.
Yes.
The minor was sitting at $264.
It had an hour to grow before we came back on air, and so just get out there and you get after it, and you probably win a minor jackpot.
I feel very large right now.
Yes, we are large.
Let me shrink down into the screen.
I was doing my arms like not a large. That's like not a large person thing to do.
Exactly.
Like that looked like the Lollipop Kids. We are the Lollipop Kids. That's
great.
Yeah.
But we were talking about Jackpot Jungle 50-cent edition, but we have the $1 edition location standings that we got to hit.
Let's do it. In 10th place, we got a two-way tie between Monty Sports Bar and Spring Lake Park and Corner Pocket and Rice. They got 14,000 points. Then in 8th place, guess what? We got another tie. It's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm and Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids. They both got 15,000 points. There it is.
We got a winner. It's Brady over at Wild Boar Hopkins taking that line prize. Good to see Brady. That is the third Brady I've talked about today.
Yeah, for sure.
We have two Bradys on our football team.
We do have two Bradys. We got two Bradys, two Aidens.
We got a Grady.
We got a Grady, so very close to Brady.
But good job, Brady, taking that line prize. Now we're working on this large M, and you're going to be working on these location standings.
That's right. We've just fell smack dab into 7th place, and it's Shady's Railside and Rice with 17,000 points. Then with 19,000 points over in Sartell, it is season 9 champion in these very standings. In 6th place, it's Riverboat Depot. In 5th place, we got season 9 champion in the Twanking Zone, Titans Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 21,000 points. Then we tie it all back up in 3rd place.
Wow.
We get a tie between Municipal Liquor Store Akeley and American Legion Shakopee. They both got 22,000 points. Then our 2nd place location is our first member of the 25,000 point club. There you got 29,000 points over in St. Paul, and it's Country Lounge. And then our number 1 location in the entire state of Minnesota is American Legion Rice with 30,000 points.
Oh, yeah. Well, time to hop into This Day in History.
The very sophisticated portion of the show.
Oh, yes. Well, like any style of music, hip-hop has its roots in other forms, and its evolution was shaped by many different artists. But there is a case to be made that it came to life precisely on August 11th, 1973. Ooh, this is really at a birthday party in the recreation room of an apartment building in the West Bronx, New York City. The location of the birthplace was 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. This is really specific.
Yes, very specific.
And the man who presided over that historical party was the birthday girl's brother, Clive Campbell, better known to history as DJ Kool Herc.
Yep.
Founding father of hip hop.
Yeah. Very cool stuff. And if you ever want to like actually see DJ Kool Herc like in person, like not just a picture or something, but also like I think he just replaced his name with Joe Jackson, which changes history completely. But you could see him in the movie Beat Street.
Oh.
Yeah, very early on, like break dancing, rapping movie that I was super into when I was like in middle school.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and DJ Kool Herc and his actual like he had a dance club, and that's actually they filmed some of the scenes in DJ Kool Herc's nightclub, and he's in the movie as the owner of DJ Kool Herc's nightclub.
That's super, super cool.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's just created a really cool name for himself.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah.
DJ Kool Herc.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's kind of interesting because another legend, like beginning to hip hop, you guys had a celebrity birthday the other day. I heard you and John. I was on the production, and it was Curtis Blow,
Yes.
and of course famous for the rap, like one of the very early raps that got huge.
Yes.
The basketball, where he talks about Will Chamberlain's 100 points and all
yes.
that, and then also the breaks. You know, these are the breaks. So, anyways, you got Curtis Blow, and he I think he appears in that movie as well. And then he was in Crush Groove, which was a movie
That's
about
so
Russell
fun.
Simmons. Yeah, so some of the early rap movies and all that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, well we
that I
were
was super
talking
into.
about Steve Jobs earlier in the broadcast.
Yeah.
Now I see Big Steve out there.
Oh, might be him.
Yeah, he might have said, okay, well these guys are talking too much about me. I need to go after this
Came back from
$6,518
heaven
prize.
and just went right into do that.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we also have Tanya,
Oh yeah,
which
great skater.
Tanya Hardy.
Harding, yeah, great skater.
Really good skater. But next thing,
Okay,
it's important.
it is very important.
The most important, what you guys are doing right now as you're playing the game you're playing. You gave a little bit to charity. Every single game you play through Pilot Games, every single time you are playing E-Tab game, you are supporting a specific charity, and so we like to highlight a specific charity every single week. And this week is it's a really good one.
Yeah. No, it's super fun. It's St. Cloud Youth Hockey.
Oh yeah, we love the St. Cloud Youth Hockey. Their mission statement: St. Cloud Youth Hockey Association will strive toward providing all members with a positive growing environment, which enhances a competitive spirit, defining sportsmanship and respect for others through the sport of hockey.
Yeah, super great stuff. We love youth sports. We love team sports. And all the lessons it teaches our young people. It's really good stuff. But if you're playing at MT's on 8th in St. Cloud or Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, then you are supporting the St. Cloud Youth Club's Youth Hockey Association, and that is awesome.
Oh yeah, well, since we are supporting,
I don't even know where he's going. We're supporting something.
since we're supporting that charity,
Like an undergirding.
we are looking up the best Minnesota Wild player ever.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Well, right now we just have. Here is the top 5 fan favorite Minnesota Wild players.
Okay.
We're gonna start.
Where are you gonna go?
We're gonna start with number
big stuff,
5.
Big stuff. All right.
Number 5. We got a tie between Cal
Clutterbuck.
Clutterbuck
No,
and
Clutterbuck.
and
That's an awesome name, by the way.
that is a really sweet name.
That is the best name ever.
And Derek Bugard. In 4th, Zach Price and
yeah.
Ryan Sutter. I
We
mean,
like both those players.
both guys that are 2 big-time Minnesota Wild players. I really thought that they were going to be competing for a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Where we got Pierre-Marc Bouchard as the 3rd favorite. 2nd, Mikko Koivu.
Koivu?
Yeah, that's gonna be my best guess.
Koivu.
He had a 15-season career
Nice.
with the Minnesota Wild.
Yeah, he was not coy about his career at all.
No, not at all. But then the fan favorite,
Yeah.
the all-time great Minnesota player, it's Marian Gaborik.
Yeah. Marion did a heck of a job.
Yeah, he did. 2000 it was the first ever draft pick in 2000, an 18-year-old looking to make a name for himself in the big leagues. He immediately recognizable. He scored Minnesota's first goal in franchise history in his NHL debut.
Well, on ball 52, I believe it was, Brady won the large M of another $13 for Brady over at Wild Boar Hopkins, but did not get that jackpot. That means we're going into this must go of $20. That means that jackpot is going to continue to grow and roll to next week.
But Brady can get the hat trick in a single game.
Could. That would be huge.
Yeah, but since we've earned so many PGL points tonight, I'm going to let you know where these standings were at before we got into the night.
Yeah, so in 10th place, we had Louis over at VFW St. James. In 9th place, Nixon over at Roseville VFW. In 8th place, 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. In 7th place, Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. In 6th place, Drumski at Underground Bar and Grill. In 5th place, Sarah Honey at Eagles Austin. Also at Eagles Austin is Forget You D in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got Bad Flop Bob over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Then in Eagles St. James, we got SpongeBob coming into the night in 2nd place. Then our number 1 player in the state coming into tonight is Devoided over at the roadside with 566,080 points.
Oh yeah, well now we have players 1 ball away like Sinu Sarah, who's been all over the broadcast, and Brady.
Yeah.
Who has won the line prize, the large M, now trying to win the coverall. But I'm going to hit these location standings. In 10th place, we got Eagles St. James. 9th place, Sheps on 6th in Brainerd. 8th place, Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro. And then 7th on, it's the 1 million point club. It's crazy how many 1 million pointers we have. And we got a winner before I hit the top 7.
It's JMD. That must be JMD, like it's Dr. J.
Oh.
Dr. J out there getting it done out there over at Frankie's Bar in St. Paul Park.
Yeah, good job. And then these top 7 locations: Underground Bar and Grill in 7th place, 6th place Boost Lodge in Wade Park, Leo's Bar in Newmarket in 5th, 4th place Neighborhood Tavern in Effie, Cabin Bar in Nicolette in 3rd, 2nd place VFW Northfield, and in 1st place Danny's Dugout.
Yeah, nicely done out there. Well, we're going to be getting back into that Jackpot 150-cent edition, and have a great lucky night. See you tomorrow at Cup of Joe, guys.
Oh yeah, but most importantly, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Have a
good luck
good
out
one.
there.